Hi everybody. Sarah Vaughan was born in 1924 and died in 1990. Her nickname was Sassy and she won many awards, including 4 Grammys. In 1945, she started by freelancing on 52nd Street, New York City. After this, she made a number of recordings for the company Music Craft and signed to them, and then signed to Columbia Records. In 1949, she had her own radio show. In 1953, she signed to Mercury. Then in 1959, she was signed to Roulette, which ended in 1967. Then in 1971, she was with Mainstream Records, then Atlantic Records. In 1978, Pablo, and then a few things after that. And unfortunately, she ended up dying of lung cancer. This particular song is one of my favourites from Sarah Vaughan, and I have many, but this is Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most. This is a song that was on her LP Snowbound and was the last track on this. A fantastic album. If you want to look up one of what I think is Sarah Vaughan's, one of her best albums, look up Snowbound. There's many others too, though, of course. This was in 1962, in her Roulette years. This song was actually written in 1955, lyrics by Fran Landesman and music by Tommy Wolfe. This particular song is Don Costa's arrangement, and a few years after the song was written, it also featured on the Broadway musical The Nervous Set, which was in 1959. So anyway, let's hear Sarah Vaughan's performance of Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most from her CD Snowbound. Her LP Snowbound. There were no CDs around then. Oops. Start.
I was a sentimental thing, threw my heart away each spring. Now a spring romance hasn't got a chance, promised my first dance to winter. All I've got to show's a splinter for my little fling. Spring is here, there's no mistaking. Robins building nest from coast to coast. My heart tries to sing so they won't hear it breaking. Spring can really hang you up the most. College boys are writing sonnets, inner tender passions they engross. But I'm on the shelf with last year's Easter bonnets. Spring can really hang you up the most. Love came my way, I hope it would last. We had our day, now that's all in the past. Spring came along, a season of song, full of sweet promise, but something went wrong. Doctors once prescribed a tonic, sulfur and molasses was the dose. Didn't help a bit my condition. must be chronic. Spring can really hang you up the most. All alone, the party's over. Old Man Winter was a gracious host. But when you keep praying for snow to hide the clover, spring can really hang you up the
Oh, that is such a wonderful version of that song and showcases Sarah Vaughan's amazing voice. Now, this wasn't so much in the jazz style. There is a jazz band backing her, and yes, she's a jazz singer, but this is more of a I suppose you'd say, pop song. But equally, her music's that really swings, that sort of jazz in that sense, is unbelievable as well. And I look forward to reacting to some of her swing music as well at some stage. But let's hear some things. Her voice is like fairy floss, isn't it? It just trickles around the melody and just adds that sugariness to the song. She really interprets that song so well. Let's firstly go to some of her amazing low tones.
A chance, promised my first dance to winter.
So she's able to change registers so smoothly and so effortlessly, but her rich low tone is just absolutely stunning. Let's hear it again.
Dance, promised my first dance to winter.
Of course, it gets sort of mid-tones there at the end, but wow. Let's hear another example of her low end.
So they won't hear it breaking. Spring can really hang you up the most.
Yes, let's hear it again.
So they won't hear it breaking. Spring can really hang you up the most.
Right, yes, and another example.
Our day, now that's all in the past. Spring came along, a season of song, full of sweet promise, but something went wrong.
Yes, beautiful.
Spring came along, a season of song, full of sweet promise, but something went wrong.
And here.
Didn't help a bit, my condition must be chronic. Spring can really hang you up the most.
Okay, let's see that again.
My condition must be chronic. Spring can really hang you up the most.
Okay, now let's go to some of her higher notes. From here.
Spring is here, there's no mistaking. Robins building nest from coast to coast. My heart tries to sing.
Yes, she hits those high notes with such clarity. And it's so fluttery with that little bit of vibrato. She's singing about the birds, and you can imagine the birds fluttering around. Beautiful.
There's no mistaking robins building nest from coast to coast. My heart tries to sing so they won't hear it breaking.
Okay, let's go to another place. Here.
The most college boys are writing sonnets, inner tender passions they engross.
Beautiful, right? Oh, I love her tone.
College boys are writing sonnets, inner tender passions they engross.
Right, and again at a little later on, at about this point.
All alone, the party's over. Old Man Winter was a gracious host, but when you keep praying for snow to hide the clover, spring can really hang you up the most.
And let's now listen to some of her absolutely stunning vibrato.
Once I was a sentimental thing, threw my heart away each spring. Now a spring romance hasn't got a chance. Promised my first dance to winter. All I've got to show's a splinter.
Oh, beautiful. Let's go to another spot to focus in on her beautiful vibrato.
Inner tender passions they engross, but I'm on the shelf with last year's Easter bonnets. Spring can really hang you up the most.
And another spot coming up.
Full of sweet promise, but something went wrong.
Oh, let's hear that again.
Promise, but something went wrong.
Wow, and another place a little further on. Her beautiful controlled vibrato.
For snow to hide the clover.
Yes.
Snow to hide the clover.
Oh, as well as it sounding like it's fairy floss, I feel that it's very marshmallowy as well in terms of the imagery that you see. It's just her voice is so beautiful and characterized by that fluttery vibrato that she gets, as well as the beautiful timbre of her voice. Oh, it's amazing. Let's have a listen now to a really nice slide she does. It's about here.
Spring can really hang you up
There.
the most.
I just love it. Let's hear it again.
The clover. Spring can really hang.
Yes, amazing. And let's go back now. I just love the way she sings the O sound in the word show at this point. Have a listen to it.
All I've got to show's
show. It's really, really nicely done. I love it.
All I've got to show's a splinter.
Oh, that note, splinter. How she gets to that high note and comes straight back down, that transition of registers is just so effortlessly done and stunningly good. Let's hear the word shelf and the way she sings that at this point.
Passions they engross, but I'm on the shelf with
Ah, that's what it was. It's the She goes shelf. It's just lovely. It's a lovely little touch that she adds in, a little nuance that just makes it so beautiful, gives it that character.
they engross, but I'm on the shelf with last year's Easter bonnets. Spring can really hang you up the most.
Oh. Again, there's so much to love. And what an amazing version of this song. Her vocal performance is so polished and so absolutely beautiful. I hope you enjoyed my reaction today to Sarah Vaughan singing Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most. See you on the next reaction. Bye.